It's Johnjay and Rich. It's July 8th, and we're back from a little vacation.
Welcome back.
You can call us up on the air, 877-937-1047. We're live in the studio. Little vacay. It was kind of a forced vacation because my house, the pipes broke in my house. Remember that?
Yeah.
I think the pipes broke in my house on the 20th of June, and I have gained a pound a day. I weighed myself because, I had to live in a hotel for a while, and then we took that emergency vacation, and we ended up going to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
How was all that?
It was phenomenal. That was the best thing. I think a lot of life's obstacles, if you look at your perspective on life, it changes things. My pipes broke. I have to get on my house is a disaster still. We were able to come back and sleep there because now they got the water running, but there's dust everywhere. Everything's covered in dust. It's terrible.
Life gave you lemons and you made lemonade.
Yeah, because we ended up going to this Gaza Ranch in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and it was just amazing. This amazing time that I wasn't expecting. In fact, I was texting Kyle and Payton because of the celebrities I was around.
I was dying. You're like, Khloe Kardashian's here. I'm like,
Dang.
you better take a picture.
Like where Kyle is right there, where Kyle is next to me, that's where Khloe was.
Wow.
Crazy. Like for days. And then I started watching. They left. It was Khloe, Kim, and Kendall were there with their kids and stuff, right? Dutch, I have so much random information. My son Dutch became friends with Saint West and Northwest and was playing basketball with them. He's at a party with Northwest. Anyway.
Of course he did.
Kim and Khloe left Coeur d'Alene, Gaza Ranch, went to that 4th of July party, the white party, and then came back.
Wild.
Like all within, like Payton, when I was texting with Payton's like, they're treating it like driving a car, just driving across town. They just went to this party.
Hop on the plane.
It was nuts. And there they were. If you look at Khloe's most recent post, she did a thing called the color run where they're colored different colors on them. I was there. I have the same shirt. They give you a shirt for free. I was walking by there. You want a shirt? I go, I'm not going to run. Here, take a shirt. Okay. So I have the shirt. Okay. And then Khloe posted, there she is. I was at my friend. I became friends with somebody. Bieber bought his house. Bieber was there. Bieber was in India, but he wasn't there. But Miles Teller was there. Who else? Usher was there. Usher's kids were there.
Is that like the getaway for the
it was nuts.
Calabasas crew?
Gotta be.
Like they gotta just go to
Miles Teller, his wife, the guy who's in Chase Crawford, who's in The Boys. He plays the Deep in The Boys.
Yeah.
He was there. The redhead, Sean White. He was there.
The Olympian?
Yeah.
Snowboarder?
With his girlfriend, who's
They're
famous.
friends with the Tellers, with Miles Teller and that. So do you see Usher talking to Miles Teller
everywhere.
and Sean White?
Where you are. Miles Teller's playing pickleball next to Blake. Blake's playing pickleball. Like, I don't know how we got, some saying it's the perspective. I was like, this is crazy watching this, I was at the gym. Because they have a gym, it's an open gym, and then a tennis courts, and then pickleball courts. And I was in the gym lifting weights just because I had nothing else to do. And there was the guy from The Boys, Chance Crawford, whatever, next to me. Miles Teller was walking around. I mean, it was crazy. Athletes, there was tons of NHL athletes, but I don't know who they are. You know what I mean? So they were all there. It was just John Elway. I was texting Kyle all the time because John Elway's, Kyle's aunt is John Elway's secretary. Yeah. I saw John Elway everywhere.
Like Elway again.
Did you ever have conversations with them, or are you just kind of playing it cool?
I had a conversation with Saint West's security guard, but I was just playing it cool because you have to act like you belong there.
Yeah,
right.
You can't take a picture at all. It was nuts. But Dutch, him and Saint were friends. They were playing ball together, and then he went to a party that night, 4th of July night, with Usher's kids. And there was one of his friends, Northwest, had a crush on one of his friends, and North was trying to ask Dutch to set him up. I mean, it was nuts.
What the heck?
Dutch is telling all these stories, and I'm like, well, he's like, okay, I got to be calm. It was crazy. There were Kanye sightings, but I didn't see Kanye. Right?
That would have just been everything.
I would have broken whatever wall I had to break to talk to Kanye.
You would have had to.
Yeah, I can't even begin to. So what I'm saying is, my house is falling apart. But this cool thing happened because of 2 friends of mine.
Yeah.
And then the weirdest thing of all that, unplanned, because you guys know this trip was unplanned because of my pipes, is Pat Hickey from Peoria Ford texting me and says, are you in Coeur d'Alene? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I got a place here. Come on, I'll pick you up. He came and picked me up in his boat.
I saw that.
I mean, it's nuts.
A little uncomfortable seeing Pat Hickey in a sleeveless shirt, but I think I'll get over that.
It was the weirdest, most amazing 10 days or however long it was there with all these celebrities. It was crazy. So I was at a place called Gaza Ranch, which...
Not the Gaza Strip.
Gaza
Ranch.
In fact, they have these things at this ranch. One of the reasons I think these celebrities go there, they're called comfort stations. Okay, so just on this ranch, you just pull into this place, and it's about as big as this studio, and it's every piece of amazing food you could ever think of: hot dogs, pizza, yogurt, beef jerky, ice cream, everything you think of.
You buried the lead. You
for
should have
free.
started with that.
Comfort food.
For free. It's called Comfort Station. It's
With comfort food.
And then they have 4 of them. And they have different food at all 4 of them. One of them has like nonstop unlimited acai.
Did you hit them all?
I had all of them.
Okay.
That's why I've gained 20 pounds.
That's amazing.
I mean, and then I go in and I go get beef jerky, and there's Miles Teller getting beef jerky.
Hey, Miles.
Yeah, I wanted to be like, what movie are you working on? But I was just trying to be, it was so crazy. What a bizarre world. Anyway, that was part of my 4th of July. But I'm back in my house. The pipes are still being worked on, but there's flowing water.
That is a bonus.
Except in Dutch's room. Dutch has no water. So he has to go into use everybody else's room. Anyway, a huge announcement for the iHeartRadio Music Festival. Just added Halsey and Dua Lipa. They're performing live along with Doja Cat, Hozier. Huge event. Tickets on sale now at AXS.com. Kyle, what do you got coming up with 3 things you need to know?
Hurricane Beryl hit Texas this morning with sustained winds of 80 miles an hour now. This storm is already responsible for at least 11 deaths after its trek in the Caribbean last week. But it's not quite as strong now, but still will cause a lot of damage. Winds, storm surge, and flooding are making for life-threatening conditions in the area throughout the day. And they think power outage could actually go as far as Houston, so it's going to affect much of Texas. So thoughts, prayers, and there's going to be a lot of rebuilding that needs to be done there too. Now, if you consume some alcohol over the 4th, it's time to take a little break, because experts now say this information would have been good before the 4th. But anyway, drinking just 1 alcoholic beverage per day, whether it be a pint of beer, a glass of wine, a shot, could shorten your lifespan by 2.5 months. That's just 1 drink a day.
Dang.
Those who drink significantly more than that can count on about 2 years of their lifespan being cut short. Just increases your chance of cancer, heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, liver disease, and more.
I met this guy on vacation in Coeur d'Alene. He lives in 2 places. He sold his company for like $600 million. So he lives in Hawaii and he lives in Coeur d'Alene. And I go, so what do you do? He goes, I golf all day. He goes, and then I went to my doctor because I was having some chest pains. He goes, and when I had to fill out the form of how many drinks, you know how they say, did you drink often, whatever? He was drinking 12 drinks a day at least.
Wow.
For a year or 2.
Oh my God.
And he had it. So he goes, I pulled it back to 2 drinks a day. I'm like, so according to your research, he should be dead right about now.
Yeah, he needs a break.
Drinks a day.
He needs a break. Yeah, that's not really good for his body. You guys, there is a new social media app. I don't know if you know about it. It's called No Place. It debuted last week. It's been coined the MySpace for Gen Z because it allows you to personalize your profile with colors and tags and interests. Features 2 feeds. So one feed shows your friends, and then the other feed displays like global participants, whatever it suggests for you to see. It's like your suggestions. Kind of a plot twist with this social media app. It doesn't use algorithms. They have shunned algorithms. No Place doesn't do algorithms. They leverage artificial intelligence for suggestions and curation.
That might be worse.
The app's already raised about $19 million from investors. The Reddit co-founder, Alexis Ohanian, he's involved in it and could be pretty big. So if you want to be on the beginning of it, No Place. Start downloading it if you want to be on the end of the newest social media place. And that's 3 things you need to know.
Back from a little vacation. Our first horoscope of the week. Payton, what's the vibe?
I'm going to tell you which signs are the hottest, and we still are in Cancer season with a couple weeks left. So if it's your birthday today, you share one with Maya Hawke. She's Anxiety and Inside Out 2. Jaden Smith, Sophia Bush, and Kevin Bacon.
Maya Hawke also in Stranger Things.
Yeah, she's Robin in Stranger Things, and she told us that the new Stranger Things episodes are going to be like mini movies. They're going to be like an hour and a half episodes.
Oh, that's cool. I like that.
So I'm excited about that.
That's just a little too long. Anyway, 877-937-1047. Rebecca, good morning. What's your sign? Rebecca? Hi.
Hi. Cancer.
Okay, my Cancers, you guys come in at number 4 on the list for being one of the hottest signs. You're nurturing nature, and those home-cooked meals that you know how to throw down give the ultimate comfort. So no one can resist someone who's basically a human teddy bear, and that's you, my Cancers.
Nice.
It's a good one for sure.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rebecca. Hey, Ashley, what's your sign?
I am a Virgo.
Virgo, number 2 on the list, super high up there. Virgo, your meticulous attention to detail means you always look sharp and put together, and that reliability and those organizational skills, super attractive.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
It's a good one.
Yeah, I know.
You're really up there.
I like it.
Me too, Ashley. All right. Michelle, hello. Good morning. What is your sign?
Hi, Capricorn.
Capricorn, you guys come in at number 7 on my list of the most attractive signs. Your ambition and determination really does make you one of the hottest. So that drive for success and the way that you handle responsibility, absolutely swoon worthy.
Okay, thank you.
Michelle.
She says,
I'm a little too far down on that list.
Jennifer, the Gemini. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Let's hear what's going on. I like this stuff.
Yeah, it's a fun topic, but unfortunately for my Geminis, you guys come in at number 9 on the list of being the hottest, but that's just because you're a little crazy sometimes. But your dedication to the finer things in life means that you know how to wine and dine like a pro. You guys have unwavering loyalty, which also makes you super attractive.
You know, it's crazy. My craziness has me asked out all the time.
Oh,
I never go without going out. Like, it is wild. So,
to each their own.
okay, I want to be, I don't know. That's interesting. Well, thank you, Payton.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Bye.
Arnold, good morning. What's your sign?
Good morning. Hi, my sign is Aries.
Aries, right smack in the middle for being the most attractive zodiac sign. You guys are number 6 on my list. Your boldness and fearless attitude makes you an ultimate daredevil, and some people just can't resist someone who's ready to jump into the action and looks pretty good doing it.
Okay, yay.
All right, Arnold. How about for Kyle, the Libra?
Kyle, my Libra, number 3 on the list. So super high up there as well. Libras, your charm and ability to make everyone else feel special really does put you on top. Plus, your sense of style and your eye for beauty are just simply irresistible. You guys just do it for us.
Okay, I'll take it.
Yeah.
How about for Pisces?
Pisces, Rich, coming in at number 10. Your dreamy nature and deep empathy make you a true romantic, though, okay? It's not always the looks. Those
That's
soulful
right. We gotta work
eyes
way
and the
harder
way
for
you
that.
just get
Trust me.
people, you're a total heart melter, Rich. It's all right. Everyone knows that when they talk to you.
These are the hottest signs, like sexiest signs?
Yeah.
Okay. What
Yeah.
about for you, for Leo?
I mean, number 1, of course, Leo.
why do you think we're doing this category?
It's like, oh, never mind. That's what we're doing tomorrow.
Leos, our confidence and our charisma just light up any room. People can't help but be drawn to your radiant personality and our dazzling smile. Jeez, just got a new one myself.
All right, so if we didn't get to your sign, they're all posted on our website, johnjaynrich.com. We got Diamondback tickets. It's for the July 13th game at Chase Field. To win the ticket, you have to answer a specific trivia question about horoscopes. I don't want to keep name dropping, but I mean, it was an exciting week, so I want to share stories. Like, I was at the same place Usher was at this weekend.
Mind blown.
Bananas.
No, I think that's okay to name drop.
And I don't mean the same. I mean like the same room, the same like it's like there was a small amount of people together for 10 days.
I mean, you were breathing the same air as them.
Yes.
Literally.
And the first time I walked past him, somebody goes, "Hey, did you notice Usher walk right by you?" And I go, "He did? I didn't see that because I'm just keeping my head down." Anyway, we got tickets to the Diamondbacks right now. Teresa, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. It's 4 tickets to Diamondbacks, right? Family 4-pack of tickets. Teresa, you have to answer this simple question. Simple question. What was the number 1 sign for the hottest signs that Payton went over?
I'm ready.
Did you not hear me? I just asked you.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said, what was the number 1? What's the number 1 sign that Payton said was the hottest sign?
Oh, my gosh. Libra.
Nope. I'm so sorry.
They were up there.
Virgo.
No.
Oh,
No.
my gosh.
Were you not listening? What were
I
you doing?
was. I was ordering McDonald's and listening, and, yes. I didn't even think you were going to be back. I thought you guys were going to be on vacation.
No, we came back today.
She's ordering McDonald's.
That could really go
pretty
for
Sorry,
important.
Teresa. All right, Cynthia.
Teresa.
Cynthia, do you know the answer, Cynthia?
Is it the Pisces?
No.
That's the truth. But not the right answer, but it's the truth.
I'm a Libra, so, but I heard it was number 3. Thank you.
You got it. Thanks for listening. in the meantime, 877-937-1047. Kyle, you went to the Diamondbacks game, right?
I did. My bonus kid was spending the weekend with us, and apparently she's obsessed with the Diamondbacks. This is a new obsession. And anything she likes, the other kids become obsessed with as well. Mm-hmm. So we went to a game, and I was blown away by the excitement these kids had because, so it's, to not confuse anyone, my bonus daughter's name is Payton. So my Payton was like, oh, Corbin Carroll's up to bat. And then the kids are like, Corbin Carroll's up to bat. They don't know anything about him. But like the excitement just resonated. I mean, on the first hit we saw, it was like, whoa! Like, you guys, it's a long game. Like, if baseball takes a while, chill out. And so we're sitting there, and my daughter, Addie, looks over at me, and she goes, Mom, I think that's Stacy over there. And I was like, what? And I look over, and sure enough, Rich's wife, Stacy, and her son are sitting, like, right in the section next to us.
My bonus kid, he's a huge Diamondbacks fan.
That's what she said, because I was texting her. I was like, look to your right. And then Stacy looks over, and we're like, hey, we're here too.
Let me tell you, that was the most exciting part of the game for her. Because she is not a sports person.
Well, it's so cool. Like Johnjay, you're in a place where you're like seeing all these celebrities and it gets really exciting. But like when you're in a place and you don't expect to see someone you know like that, it's like, oh my gosh.
I agree with you.
We're here at the same time.
Okay.
That picture of you all was really cute.
The place I was at where you said there were all these celebrities, there's one guy I saw all the time, and he had a different Arizona Diamondbacks t-shirt on or hat on every time. And finally, I ended up going to a party on 4th of July, and he was there, and him and I are talking. Turns out he was pitcher for the Diamondbacks. His name is Dan Heron. Right? You ever heard of him?
I
feel bad I didn't know.
Dan Heron. I was relying on my Payton because she was like, this is so-and-so. His record is below his batting percentage. So I was like, oh my gosh.
She asked her if she knows who Dan Heron is. But that was...
yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. I was like texting Stacey. I'm like, we're probably going to head out and like, after the 7th inning stretch. And then I look over and tell the kids and they're like, we don't want to leave. And Stacey was like, yeah, we're staying till the very end.
Madison, do you know the answer to the question we were asking earlier for Diamondbacks tickets?
Leo.
Leo's the answer. You're right, Madison.
There you go.
You get 4 tickets to the Arizona Diamondbacks. Congratulations.
Oh my God, this is so crazy.
Great. Thanks for listening. Stacks and hacks, stacks and hacks. You know how you go to like a wishing well and you throw coins in the wishing well?
Yeah.
A popular wishing well at a Roman bathhouse in England recently switched to contactless payments. So you can't toss coins in the fountain anymore.
What?
It's cost them $100,000 a year in donations.
Yeah.
Terrible business. Did you see this in the news? A self-driving Waymo car got pulled over in Phoenix after driving the wrong way down the street and leading a cop on a short chase. There's chest cam footage of the cop talking to the Waymo employee over the car's intercom. And by the way, did you guys see it?
Yeah.
I saw it, but I didn't watch the whole thing, so I'm interested to hear what happened.
The cop was so nice. So nice. I don't know what happened.
Like, how bizarre.
Yeah, I'm like, and who gets the ticket? The person that's operating the Waymo car, Waymo
That's
as
a
a company?
good question.
Like, who gets the violation?
That's what I want to know.
I don't know how it ended. I didn't want to sit through the whole thing, but it's kind of like you were driving the wrong way down the street. I'm sure anybody else doing that would get a ticket.
Yeah.
So I have to believe that to give somebody a ticket. I wonder what the rule is on that. Is this a new dating hack? A woman in Wyoming, she's resorted to writing her contact information on golf balls and leaving them all around the golf course.
That's one way.
A poll found the top vacation spots, because most of us went on vacation, the top vacation spots for couples who want to get it on. Any guesses?
Hawaii.
Italy.
Where'd you say, Kyle?
Italy.
Rich, you said Hawaii?
Yeah.
Hawaii, Paris, Cancun, New York, Italy, Turks and Caicos, Portugal, and Lake Tahoe.
Okay.
The top things we regret buying. I'm going through that right now. I bought that stupid Whoop strap.
I knew you'd be over it sooner or later.
Well, I left the battery in Coeur d'Alene. I left the charger in Coeur d'Alene. Yeah, so my friend said he mailed it to me, but I don't know if it really is or not. But anyway, electronics is number 3 on the list. Fitness equipment is on the list.
Yeah.
Furniture, a car, clothes is number 1. Jewelry, a house, vacation, and wedding are up there too. People are saying, you know how they always say The Simpsons predicts the future? The Simpsons?
Yes.
Did you see they say that The Simpsons predicted the Haktua girl?
No way.
Listen to this. This is from a 1992 episode. 1992 episode of the Simpsons where Bart is smitten with a neighbor girl. She ends up hak-toing. Listen to this. Come on.
I was going to tell your fortune.
Huh?
Oh, man. You're going to be rich.
Whoa.
There's your mansion. There's the tennis court. And there's the swimming pool. See you later, Bart.
I'll never wash this hand again.
You hear her say Hak-tua.
Yeah.
Right?
I guess I've really enjoyed following the Hak-tua girl's Instagram account.
Yeah.
Because she's just so charming. There's just something so country about her and just so pure. Like, she's like, I'm not an industry plant. Like, this just happened. So I'm a fan of hers.
You know, I thought she was going to go away after the debate, but she's stronger than ever now.
I know.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
crazy.
they're looking at reality TV shows for her.
I
Like,
know. What do you got, Rich, for life hacks?
Okay, so as I was saying before, like a lot of people are moving right now. 140 million people underneath heat advisory, but a lot of people are moving into their apartments right now. And you're really not moved in until there's what? Pictures on the wall, I feel like. Sheets on the bed, pictures on the wall. So do you just eyeball your picture? Experts say no. The top of your frame should be from the floor 5 feet 7 inches, 5'7". That's where the top of all your pictures should be, unless it's like some kind of big, giant, oversized, like 8-foot frame. Most of your pictures, the top of the frame should be at 5'7". If you do that, that is what art museums around the world have all decided that is the standard. So if you want to be cool like an art museum and have your pictures now, Johnjay, you're tall, you'd be looking down at those, but me, I'd be looking up.
Hey, Gilbert, what's up? You're on the air. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. We're just calling. It's my daughter's birthday today, and we listen to you guys every morning, and we were headed out to breakfast. And I was like, you know what? Let me try and call and see if they can wish you a happy birthday.
Yeah, how old is she?
She's 13 years old. She's on the line as well.
What's her name?
Her name's Haley Garcia.
Hey, Haley.
Happy birthday, Haley.
13? That's a big one.
Where are you guys going to breakfast?
Where are we going, Haley?
Denny's. Oh, that's right. Free birthday. I tell you what, we're also going to give you a gift card to Over Easy, so you can have breakfast at Over Easy. Okay? So hold on. Of course,
Alrighty.
probably won't get it to you today, so probably go to breakfast on her birthday another day.
Bonus birthday breakfast.
Yeah. So hold on the line. Hold on. Happy birthday. Something happened on vacation, because, I was in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. It was an emergency trip. A friend of mine had a condo there that he let me rent. He gave me a good deal. That's why we went. Had to get out of my house because the pipes were broken, right? We just ate and ate and ate. And I want to give you the backstory, something else that I've talked about. At one point, my wife are sitting there on these couches outside at this place, and Jake points out to my wife, that woman over there, I think she has a BBL, butt implant. And Blake goes, look, that girl's got a butt implant. And I'm looking, I'm like, all right, how can you tell it's a butt implant? It's a big butt. It's a nice butt. And then she walks by me and I go, oh my God, that's Khloe Kardashian. She's there with her kids. And I'm like, that's Khloe Kardashian. Like, I'm looking at her like I'm looking at your face.
Right.
She had dark sunglasses on, and I so badly want to take a picture, and I couldn't do it.
I wish you could.
I ate so much food. I weighed myself this morning, and I gained 17 pounds since the day I came in here and told you my pipes broke. Right? Meanwhile, Payton, you're like working it on the other way.
Yeah, I've been working on my fitness, you guys. My birthday is like in a month. So I need to get ready, baddie ready. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be chilling on the beach. Like, I can't look like how I look right now. But here's my thing.
What are you talking about?
Trust,
I
Rich.
saw you the other day post something. You're showing your abs.
Yeah, you look
Where?
great.
On Instagram.
On your Instagram.
You posted bikini with Lola with the pickles
I posted 2 bikini pics. One of them looked good because I had the angles right, but the other one showed where I need to lose some weight. Okay.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, but go ahead. What have you been doing?
It took a lot for me to post that picture. But I kind of have a problem with my trainer, and my trainer is my boyfriend Kadeem, because he trained, I bought some stuff for the house to do weights and a little yoga mat and all that extra stuff, and he just lays on the couch and tells me what to do while scrolling on his phone. And then he just makes fun of me of how ridiculous and unathletic I look doing these said workouts, because I'm a former basketball player. I played basketball my whole life, and I haven't been working out, so I look absolutely ridiculous. But you guys, the day after my first workout, I was so sore to the point where like I couldn't even get out of the bed. Every step I took, it hurt. I wanted to cry. But for some reason, that motivated me to do it that same day.
Good for you.
Because you know it's working.
Yeah, I was like, something's happening here. And then I posted that second bikini pic. I'm like, wait, maybe my ab workout did help. So I'm feeling a little confident right now.
In your workout where he was training, did you like sweat, like for real?
Yes.
And you do it in your living room?
Yes, just in my living room. And he yells at me too.
That's
he'll be
crazy.
like, you're just cheating yourself. I'm like, whoa, buddy. Like, I did 10 reps. Chill out. Like,
Congratulations.
That's awesome.
I wish I could work out. I'm sitting here smiling and I can feel the fat in my cheeks, close my eyes. I took a couple pictures on vacation, a family photo, and I was like, are my eyes closed? And I zoom in. Nope, they're just like chub. Way to go, Payton.
Yeah, but Johnjay, you are like a freak of nature. Like you'll lose 17 pounds in the next 2 days.
I hope. I think it'll probably take me a couple weeks, but I think I can do it if I can stay focused.
Is it back? Are you like back on it today now that you're in the house and the routines?
I tried to get back on a little bit Saturday, but I have this like cheese addiction. I love cheese. I love cheese so much.
so good.
All I need is, look, I saw one little article that some cheese is good for you, so I ate all cheeses. But then it was like, you know when you go to the grocery store and you buy those little packs of all the sliced cheeses? You know, have you seen those? There's like it'll be a package. It'll be like cheddar cheese, Swiss cheese in the lines. My wife bought some of those. We were not. So we got to Idaho, right? My wife goes, the guy I'm renting his place from, he says, hey, there's no grocery stores around here. So when you land in Spokane, you probably want to hit a grocery store. I'm like, oh man, because I didn't know what I was getting into. So we go to the grocery store and we just load up, right, on everything. And then we get there, there's these comfort stations and food everywhere. So there was no grocery stores, but there was food everywhere. So when we were leaving, there was all this extra food in the fridge when we were coming home. And there was that packet of cheese. So I shoved it in my suitcase. And I'm like, I'm not going to waste this cheese. So we get home. My wife's like, I found your cheese. She goes, I'm going to throw it away. I'm like, why are you going to throw it away? I go, room temperature cheese is fantastic. And she's like, that's gross. You're going to get sick.
No kidding.
I don't think I'm going to get sick from cheese.
Yeah, it's not supposed to sit out that long, right? Because it's a dairy product.
Like when I go to a party and there's been cheese, like, you know, that room temperature cheese? I love that.
Oh, that's
a few hours, though, max. You're talking about, like, quite a bit of time.
Yeah, it was about 12, 14 hours. My suitcase.
Right,
Anyway, I ate all the cheese. I ate it all. And I didn't get any sickness.
You have an iron stomach.
I mean,
I ate all the cheese.
you've been
I would've been
bubbling
in a
over
coma.
there this morning, so I'm convinced that the cheese hasn't affected you.
I ate all the cheese. What about you, Rich? Where were you for 4th of July?
Oh, well, 4th I was here, but like right after 4th, I threw my kids in the car. My daughter Audrey, who's moving to New York City, and then my kid Joe and my boy Chris, and we went to San Diego for the weekend, and we just all piled up in the car and found a hotel room near the beach. And once we got there, we were like beach the whole time. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We didn't drive anywhere. We just walked everywhere. It's great to be in a beach town where you can get everything you need, like within a couple of blocks. It's our last real vacation before Audrey goes to college with just
so
my
crazy.
kids. And I'm looking at her the whole time. I'm like, I don't know when we're going to be able to do this again, because I know she's going to be like I was. And once you're 18, you come back when you feel like it. You're living your life. So it was awesome. We stayed
My kids don't do that.
They come back.
They come back.
Well, we stayed up and played board games and hung out, and it was just awesome. I loved every second of it.
You talk about the beach. So this is the first time I went to a lake, and I used to be kind of freaked out by lakes, but this is a huge lake, right? So now I'm anti-beach because I can't tell you how many times I get on Instagram and I see a shark. A shark attack. Shark Week, and there's sharks everywhere. There's no sharks in a lake. So I was like feeling pretty good in a lake. I think I might be a lake guy. I don't think there are any alligators in this lake. At least I didn't hear anybody
it's a nice
beware of
place.
alligators.
They probably move them out. They probably move out the alligators in that lake.
Victim.
Honestly, like any body of water for me, I'm like,
I know, I kind of feel the same. Even I jumped in my pool this morning and I was like, shark!
yeah. The piranhas are coming.
I'm going to get into some TV. Did you watch that show I told you to watch yesterday, Kyle?
No, I don't have Hulu.
Oh, you don't have Hulu?
I don't even have it. I tried to log in, and then it was like, Hulu's part of the Disney family. And I'm like, oh, I have Disney Plus. And then it was like, add Hulu for $17.99. I was like, nope.
Well, there's a show called The Perfect Wife. And the reason I bring it up is because it's still in the news today. Have you been following it, Payton?
This is the Sherry Papini thing?
Sherry Papini.
Yeah, I watched it when it dropped that day.
Right, wasn't it amazing?
Yeah, it was really good.
But
What
you know
is
the
it?
stuff that's happening now with her?
No.
Okay, do you watch it, Rich?
Sherry
Yeah, I did.
Papini
thing?
Sherry Papini, she basically faked her own kidnapping. And it was like this huge big deal. Yeah.
But like,
Husband,
like her
all types of
ex-boyfriend was in on it, right? And she showed up with bruises and handcuffed and everything. And the bruises, they walked over how she gave her. He would hold up a hockey stick and she would run into it. Then she had him do all these things. She took the hockey puck and would hit the pucks at her to give her bruises and stuff.
Why would he do that?
They are sick in the mind.
He was really like she had him wrapped.
Yeah, it was just
so. They get a divorce, Sherry Papini, right? So like, she gets out of jail after I forget how much time she served. She starts. This is in Reading, so we're on the radio there. So I know we talked about it when it happened, but she apparently now is dating a guy in Reading, in Chico or whatever, that his wife disappeared mysteriously or died. And now the big thing all over the news is the story of this guy's wife and dating Sherry Papini. Have you seen this yet?
No, I haven't seen that.
It's freaking nuts, man. I was so glued to the show.
That story is bizarre.
Now, also on TV, do you guys anybody watch Beverly Hills Cop, the new Beverly Hills Cop?
But I wanted to get into it.
I know the preview. I saw the preview of it this morning, actually, and I was like, oh, that does look pretty good. I want to see that.
It's fantastic.
Is it?
It's absolutely fantastic.
Eddie Murphy is just so good.
Eddie Murphy doing pure Eddie Murphy.
I was going to say, the world is right when Eddie Murphy is doing his thing. I didn't see the whole thing. I watched about half of it last night, but I enjoyed it.
God, he's so funny.
He's great.
I binged Your Honor. You guys didn't tell me that was the saddest show out on Earth.
It is sad.
Oh my god!
Did you watch the whole thing?
I watched all of season 1, binged it in like 2 days, and I couldn't even watch season 2 because I'm like, this show is just way too sad for me. It's a phenomenal show, absolutely great, but it's a one watch for me. I'll never watch that show again. Way too sad. Characters are too young. I'm out. Like,
yeah, it was a good show. That's
good
a top 10. Okay,
Yeah.
anyone watch Sprint on Netflix yet?
no, that's the USA Olympics one.
Oh my God, it's so good.
Oh no, I didn't
In
watch
fact,
it.
The people that did Full Swing did that show.
Well, it's a great show.
golf show.
I was going to make an announcement this morning. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Where I was thinking of maybe doing the 100-meter race.
Because it looks easy.
It's a good idea.
Because you have main character energy.
I keep trying to think about how fast when they show the race, 100 meters, where I would fit in there. Like they all take off. I feel like I'd be way behind. But anyway, it's really good. I've watched 2 episodes of that. That's really good. I finished Roommate, worst roommate ever.
Yeah, that's
My
so
God,
good.
that's so terrible. I also watched The Man with 1,000 Babies.
Yeah.
So slow and boring.
It was really slow. It was. But also fascinating. I mean, this guy literally was like a serial sperm donor and has over 1,000 babies around the world. And all the kids look alike. And then you find out there's a twist at the end. But it's kind of like it is. Even in 1.5 speed.
Oh, not thrilling.
Yeah, it's tough.
I watched all of season 3 of The Bear, which I think you guys will like if you give it a chance. Give it 2 or 3 episodes.
They're
I
playing
feel
that on
like
Disney Plus.
It's like the best thing since Succession for me, except for it's a restaurant instead of hostile bank takeovers. Okay. It's really good.
Game of Thrones dropped last night. Did you watch that?
I have not seen it yet. No.
I watched 10 minutes of it, then I downloaded it on my phone because I got to be on a plane today, and I figured I'd watch it. But that show's pretty damn good too, man. Game of Thrones. So, what else? Did we miss anything else?
I did see Despicable Me 4.
Oh, Dutch, we did go see that last night.
It was so cute. I really liked it. It took me a second to realize Will Ferrell's the bad guy.
Really?
Yeah, because I saw in the very beginning that he was in it, and I was trying to figure out because he does like a French accent, and it's really cute. So I saw me and my kids, my husband, and I look over at like an hour in, and Scott was asleep. But like he falls asleep in every movie, and he was telling people, he's like, it was really not funny, and I'm like, you are sleeping. You don't
cute.
get an opinion. It was so cute. It was
gives
very
you all the feels.
It was very Despicable Me. Like so, it lived up to all the other ones. I think it might be my favorite. I don't know.
Teresa. Hi, Teresa. What's your question?
Have you guys seen I Care a Lot? I haven't heard you guys talk about it. It's on Netflix.
Care a Lot. Is that the one with Blake Lively and Anna Kendrick?
No. This is Rosamund Pike.
Yes.
That lady from Gone Girl.
Yes. No, I've seen this one, and she like acts as if she's a nurse, and she's like basically like getting into adult. Yeah, I've seen that. That came out a while ago.
Awesome. Yes, I never saw it, and so my aunt told me just to see it, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch it. It is so sad. It is like the saddest movie ever. I don't know if you get like a recap, but it's just like they get people who are trying to. Who may or may not be able to go to retirement yet.
Oh, I saw that movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Oh, you saw it?
I saw it. I just looked it up right now.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Well, we did. It came out 2021. We talked about it. We talked about it then.
I never saw it. Yeah. I need to call Johnjay Rich.
Yeah.
You did the right thing.
All right. Thanks, Teresa. Have a good one. You too. Bye. Thanks for listening. Payton, you watch any of Bronny James playing in the G League or the Summer League?
Yeah, I watched his little debut with the Lakers. I think he finished with like 4 points and 2 assists or something like that.
Then he bailed on yesterday's game.
Did he? I
Said
didn't
his
see.
knee hurt.
Oh, I didn't see that. But I saw he went for a dunk and got rejected.
Busted. Are we anywhere new with Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck? Do we know? Because I heard he has his ring on. He doesn't have his ring on. Then the most recent one, he has his ring on.
Yeah, they're still. I think they're still working on things.
Yeah.
They're still really trying to make this marriage work. Which, listen, marriage is tough, and you do have to make it work sometimes. I can't imagine having that kind of like personal problems and being under the microscope of the public. So good for them for working on it.
Yeah.
BB Rexa. I kind of saw this headline. I'm curious to what she has.
Did you guys see what she was like posting on Twitter or X? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
She's about to air everybody out.
Yeah. She was like, I could bring down a big chunk of the industry. I am frustrated. I've been undermined. She's like, I've been so quiet for the longest time. I haven't seen the signs though. People constantly bring them up and they've been so obvious. And when I've spoken up, I've been silenced and punished. And she's like, this isn't coming from a place of anger. This is coming a place from sadness because of how I've been treated.
What is she referring to? Like, what does she mean? What kind of what?
The one thing that I saw that kind of like, I was like, what? That was BB Rexa. So you know the song Monster with Eminem and Rihanna? And you know when like Rihanna's like, whoa, that's BB Rexa singing on that song and they didn't credit her for it. She wrote that whole song and everything. Like,
Oh, really?
I guess she just doesn't get the flowers that she deserves for being...
She says, I've been mistreated and sabotaged at every turn.
Yeah, I thought that was Rihanna. And there's an interview saying, like, I knew whoever was going to get that song wasn't going to be able to hit those notes. And she, like, begged her manager, don't send it over, don't send it. And they did it anyways. So even the people in her circle are stabbing her back.
But I thought there's some bigger scandal. Like, that's not going to bring people down.
Well, she's not telling us what
Right,
it is.
that's what I'm saying. I'm wondering what.
Has it.
She's like, the industry things, she's like, things have to change or I am telling all my truths, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Good for her.
Did you see, my sister sent me this picture of Julia Roberts making out with her husband that Julia Roberts posted. Did you see this picture? So
I
it's
did
Julia
not.
Roberts kissing her husband. My sister sends it to me and she goes, she just posted this because of what happened to Travis Kelce. Did you see what happened with her and Travis Kelce?
I saw her meet him in the VIP box or something like
and
that.
the video is she's getting really close to him. She's rubbing his chest.
Yeah.
And then that one lip reader said a bunch of stuff, and so I guess she was trying to post her and her husband.
Like, we're happy. I don't like Travis Kelce. It's fine.
Right. Is there any other Travis Kelce dish?
Oh my gosh. Did you guys see the video of him at her most recent concert when she was singing So High School?
No.
He was like tearing up because that song's about them. She's like, oh, when I see you, I feel so high school. And he was like tearing up in the side. And then I think he said it was his idea to go on stage with her in London.
That's
and
so
she made it
cute.
happen.
I saw that everybody was freaking out about the year anniversary of when Travis Kelce went to the Eras tour in Kansas
Oh my
City.
gosh.
It was like, it's been a year since he walked in with the bracelet. He walked out empty-handed, but now he's walking our girl into the stadium.
I know.
I'm like, are we being for real right now?
Like, I get fascinated by the videos of him walking her out after the concert because I'm like, I don't remember her ever like. I mean, I haven't been to that many Taylor Swift shows, so I shouldn't say that. But I just don't remember any artist like walking out in front of the stage after the show.
yeah.
For everyone to see that, and it's like they're just like he's pumping up the crowd and she's waving and they're walking together, and I just
They're
think it's
great.
like very cute.
I love them. Just like I love Margot Robbie, and then I saw those. I thought it was old news.
And
But
she's
it's not.
pregnant?
She's pregnant.
Yeah, that's cool
Yeah.
for her.
This Barbie's going to be a mommy.
Yeah,
So excited for
gonna
her.
be the cutest baby ever.